Alright guys, so today there's been people who've wanted me to react to Shotzi's slide cancel in Warzone, and it is a lot different than Blue's slide cancel in Warzone. There's like two different slide cancels, and I guess we can compare the two in this video. So I showed you before in the past video that it was, I think, slide, ADS, jump, and that's how you do Blue's version of the slide cancel. But Shotzi actually has a different version that could probably have some different advantages and disadvantages of that one. So we are going to check this one right here. Let me put the sound up.
Alright.
That actually looked like a slide cancel. Wait.
That looked pretty good.
I told you.
And then he says, how do you do it? How do you do it?
Like, put your secondary.
Secondary.
You slide and then swap your weapon and then aim in and then jump.
Slide, swap your weapon, aim in, and you jump. That actually looks pretty good. And again, that gives you more movement, just like the slide cancel that you would have in the previous game, Modern Warfare 2019. So this does look like it's a lot closer to the original slide cancel compared to the other one, for certain reasons. I'm gonna mute this real quick. So he was saying how to do it. I'm gonna slow it down and try to break it down even more in case you guys didn't get that right there.
And then jump.
So yeah, he said swap your weapon, aim in, and then jump. So again, looking at it from slow motion. So he's gonna let me mute this real quick right here, right? Let's go back. So he swaps his weapon right here, right? Swaps, and then he sides in, ADSs, and jumps. And that is how he does a slide cancel, where he's standing perfectly up. And now I'm gonna kind of compare the two. The first one with Blues was a slide, ADS, jump. And I talked about how that could be a bad thing, mainly because of not being able to hip fire when you're able to get out of it. So it's like straight ADS, not being able to hip fire, and it actually makes you lose a lot less aim assist. But if you look at Shotzi's slide cancel right here, he's not pre-ADS in. He slide cancels over here, right? And then he's able to hip fire and pull his gun towards the enemy. So if an enemy was right here, right, he would be in the hip fire motion and then be able to ADS onto him. I'm not sure 100% if you can kind of do this slide cancel without ADSing fully. So let's just say you do the swap weapon, you slide cancel, and then you like tap the ADS button, you don't hold it. Maybe you can like do like a little animation, like it stops right there and then it pops out, and then you'll still have that hip fire advantage with the peeker's advantage as well. You'll still have all those things and be able to do good. But it looks like he ADS is straight up like here, which it looks a lot more left and right, more, I guess, pop out ish compared to Blue's one. And if we go to Blue's one, I'm just gonna go, actually, let me just make a video right here, right? So we're gonna go to Blue's and we're gonna see the difference. I got some comments in the last video saying that some of these he slide canceled and died on purpose just because he wanted to see the other person's angle. So I understand that, but I think this one he tried to do it intentionally, right? So it's slide, ADS, jump. So he slides right here. Actually, let me go back a little bit. So doing that, you got right here, slide, ADS, jump, and he's able to pop his thing right here. So it looks like it is pretty good for, you know, front and back, just slide canceling over and over. It's probably a lot more convenient to do it Blue's way, being that you're not going to be able to switch your weapons all the time, because every single time you have to switch your weapon, what if you switch to the wrong weapon? What if you're in the middle of switching your weapon and then the guy pops out on you? How are you supposed to get out of that and slide cancel on that guy? So the swapping the weapon, it's a lot more situational than Blue's thing, and I will give that advantage to Blue. Blue's slide cancel is a lot more not situational, it's a lot more easy to use in any single situation. So he uses it right here, he's able to do it pretty forward, and then here is kind of like when he does it sideways, but he didn't really do it too much sideways because he didn't do it sideways pushing towards the enemy, he did it sideways away. So like this is where he like pops out right here and stuff like that. But then if we go back again to Shotzi's way, right? Let's go back to Shotzi's way. Whoops. Right around here, you can see that he doesn't really get that huge pop out animation that Blue gets right here. So Blue can probably have the pop out advantage, where you can see in the kill cam he kind of just popped up out of nowhere, just boom. and we're gonna watch it again. So he just pops up out of nowhere. You're gonna get that pop-up. It's really good for head glitches. So another advantage for blue slide cancel would be for head glitches. Really good to use it there. But Shotzzy's is probably a lot better to use when you're going left and right around the corner. So if you're preparing to enter an area, right? He's preparing to enter this area right here. It would be better to use the weapon swap slide cancel because you're gonna get more of a left and right jump instead of a jumping upwards. So you're gonna be jumping to the side and not jumping up and down. Right there, because he's able to peek that corner super clean and nice, whereas it wouldn't be as nice as blue's thing. So I don't want you to just pick which slide cancel you want to work best. I think the best thing for you to do as a good player is to learn both of them and use them both in its own situation. So like if I see a head glitch or if I'm just running around, I'm probably going to just keep doing slide ADS jump, because that is going to be super easy for me to use in any single situation, and I can use it easily on head glitches. But let's just say I know for a fact somebody's over here and I'm preparing to fight somebody and I want to get a really good advantage on them, then I'm going to use Shotzzy's slide cancel because his slide cancel is a lot better for left and right movement. I will say too, Shotzzy's slide cancel is going to be a lot better when you have if they have amped in this game. I haven't checked out the perks too much, but if they have some type of weapon swap quickness, which I'm pretty sure they do because they have that in pretty much every game now, if you can swap your weapon fast, that is going to help you do Shotzzy's slide cancel a lot easier. And also if you have a really fast weapon such as a pistol, if you have 2 LMGs, I don't want you doing this slide cancel at all. It's going to be the stupidest thing in the world. You might as well use blue slide cancel over and over and over instead of using Shotzzy's with a heavy weapon. I think Shotzzy starts off with the pistol and then he transitions it into his AR. Obviously that's because he wants to shoot with his AR, not his pistol, but also the pistol is easier to swap out and swap into a gun. So if you're using 2 guns and you have one gun that's easier to swap out, then you're going to be able to use that gun and it will be a lot faster for you to do the slide cancel. This also means that this type of slide cancel is better for longer ranges because like I said, closer range weapons swap faster. So if you swap faster, you're going to get more momentum. And if you get more momentum, then being that you're putting your SMG away or your pistol away, you're going to be bringing your AR out or your LMG out or something like that. And that is going to give, that is going to be what you're going to be shooting the enemy with. So if you're shooting an enemy with an AR, then you don't want to slide cancel or do this slide cancel up close because you're just going to be at a disadvantage. So him doing it right here, he has a good line of sight, swapping the pistol, going right here, and he does center just like up to here, but I'm pretty sure he's just doing that for demonstration purposes, and he can easily center onto over here, which would make the slide cancel a lot more powerful and make his aim a lot more powerful. Because yeah, he's just doing it right there because he's shooting right there. He's not doing it to be like, oh, you know, I'm pretending there's a guy over there. So it is probably super easy to do this move. And people were also saying in my last video too that a lot of the slide canceling thing Blue was doing here was for the look of it and for educational purposes. He wasn't actually trying super hard, being that he just wanted to show off the slide cancel. So this slide cancel right here could probably also be really easy to do, really good movement or momentum to have in the game, and it's not super clunky that I thought it was in the past because I didn't know the context of the clips. So these two slide cancels are really good both. I do think that you should learn both of them. So Blue's was slide ADS jump, and then Shotzzy's was swap weapon slide ADS jump, and that is the two different slide cancels. They have two different ways that they can be applied to current situations, and just remember to use Blues more often and use it in closer situations, while Shotzzy's would be more like left and right situations instead of up and down situations, and it would be better for longer range. Also, I'm going to be trying to do more YouTube streams. I know I've done Twitch for a very long time, and I'm just going to see, you know, if it's a lot more successful on YouTube, being that a lot of people are switching for YouTube streams for many different reasons, but there's benefits for both sides. So I'm going to just keep trying this out and see how it goes. So just be on the lookout for any YouTube streams that I have. If I don't do that, then you can find me on the_5_seal on Twitch. And if you go to any of my videos and you go to the link tree right here, or just the pinned comment section, you can see all my socials and the services that I have to offer.